Hello and welcome to my video on the second DLC for Alien Isolation. This is the DLC known as Trauma. This DLC comes with 3 levels and again a gauntlet mode. It also comes with a new character named Lingard, who gets a plasma torch but does not get a hacking tool or flamethrower beginning, or even a noisemaker, which is rather evil. Basically, she's kind of like Dallas without the shotgun. But yes, it's the second DLC, and I will admit I am more disappointed with this DLC than any previous previous DLC, and I'm just going to sum that up very quickly here. When Ransom was released, Corporate Lockdown, we were told, and I may be wrong, I have to go and double check, but I was under the impression that we were told that each DLC will come with some new major gameplay element. So with Corporate Lockdown, it was the addition of Gauntlet mode, which is back. But and the maps themselves, I actually liked them. I thought Severance was very strong. I thought Scorched Earth was very strong. I thought Loose Ends was sort of strong. Loose Ends is the weak one of the 3, but even then, I still think it's pretty good. Lingard's one, Trauma, Reoperation's good. I like Reoperation. It's big. It's a big map. It's very pretty. There's some really nice visual elements in some of the rooms. But it also suffers because I think it's again another medical room. This will be the second time after, I think, with Scorched Earth, and then also with the main campaign. It's again a medical area. It's kind of disappointing to get the same kind of areas again. You start to see a repeat of certain things. Now, let's give credit here. Even though it's a medical area, again, it looks different. And I said the same thing about Scorched Earth. That despite being, once again, a medical area, it looks quite different. Crawl space is something we've been wanting since the Nostromo DLC, and I will get to that when I get to it, but I am slightly disappointed with that as well. And Overrun is by far the most disappointing, because the best way to describe this DLC overall is Alien Light. Yes, you're up against the Alien in Reoperation. I can confirm that fully, 100%. Alien there all the time, and in fact, I'm curious because Alien sounds slightly different, or else it sounded more aggressive, but in tone, but actually in AI it was less on your ass as in some of the other maps. Like, it actually explored a bit more. You got a bit more distance between myself and the Alien. In fact, I think that's actually probably down to the level design. The rooms are bigger, so there's more room for the Alien to go walking off, and it gives you a bit more space to act around. Crawl space and Overrun are Alien Light. I cannot confirm if Crawl space is completely absent of Alien. It looks like it is. There are other creatures in it, including Working Joes and Facehuggers, but I've yet to see an alien in it. But I haven't completed Crawl space. I'll be trying to do that today in today's video. Overrun, I have completed no alien. It's all Working Joes and the heavily armored Working Joes, which is very disappointing. You would have think, excuse me, Creative Assembly would have avoided that after the response from the main campaign, that while the synthetics are scary, you know, when you get stuck fighting just synths, it gets kind of boring. Like, the highlight of the main campaign is when it's synths and aliens in the same area, and you're trying to deal with the fact that you got these synthetics blocking your passage, and you know, if you make too much noise trying to kill it, you attract the alien. That's kind of the highlight of this sort of 3-way dance. And to have a level where it's just synths. Now, Loose Ends was similar, but Loose Ends had the alien show up for the last part of it. Again, slightly disappointed that it was aliens separate to the Working Joe, but and Overrun, as far as I know, I completed the level. I did not run into the alien. Now, I did not complete all the 3 objectives, and I'm curious if secure the camp means I have to kill all the Working Joes, in which case it makes it a bit more interesting. Very hard to do unless you've done it in Gauntlet mode and picked up all the gear to kill them prior. But that aside, the main disappointment I have with this campaign is actually the optional objectives. The optional objectives in Corporate Lockdown are brilliant. They're all, you know, narrative based. They make, you know, most of them make sense from a story perspective, like, you know, disable the camera system, delete the server records. Windows Shutter's a bit iffy, but, you know, 2 out of 3 is not bad. Scorcher in particular, you need to save civilian, collect the research files, hack the exit. They're all narrative based. You know, hack the exit of the lab B. You only get that if you go into lab B and you get the sequence where the whole lab explodes. That's, you know, that's really great. They're all narrative tied. And then loose ends, you know, despite the level itself being the most disappointing 3, it actually has some of the more interesting objectives. You know, you collect the Nostromo log data. Hey, Nostromo! Anything to do with the Nostromo immediately gets everybody a bit more interested. Disrupts, you know, the lockdowns, security, disrupt communications. They're all interesting, and they tie directly into the Alien Isolation main plot, and that's great. And I like these side objectives for these ones. Trauma, collect medical supplies ×4, lock down the area, hack the door to the MRI room. You know, hack the door to the MRI room and lock down the area might be interesting. And I say they might be interesting because actually I've not been able to find either of those 2 objectives yet. Now that's what I'll be doing today, I'm trying to find them. But the collect medical supplies ×4, that's rather dull. And then you got to do it again, collect medical supplies ×3, and now it's collect ID tags ×3. And then the other two is like find a report. There seems to be like only one interesting objective, while, you know, Corporate Lockdown had 2 or all 3 being interesting. This one, there's only one interesting in each one, and there's always a really annoying collecting ×3, which are, you know, it means you have to walk around a lot more, but it also means excuse me, I'm yawning a lot, I don't know why. It also means that they're not interesting objectives, they're busy work. So I'm disappointed in that end. I'm disappointed that it seems to be very alien light. It may in fact be no alien in 2 of the missions, which I'm going to find out once I finish Crawl Space. And my other disappointment is once I go in here, once again the character selection seems to be lacking. You know, Dallas is now included, but Parker or Ransom are not. I really would love an answer from Create Assembly on the bizarre choice of, you know, some characters get locked out from certain missions. I know if it's very specific due to, you know, balancing each add-on pack, yeah, that's fine. But I don't, it seems so arbitrary, like that Ransom is excluded from this one, but Dallas isn't. I mean, I thought big of the part of the DLC was that each one gave us a new character. I mean, we got Lingard, new character, yay! She's not playable in any of the previous DLCs. See? She's only playable in the one that's for her, which is kind of going against the idea of new character kind of thing. It just means she's there. Anyway, so I'm going to do each of the missions. I was going to try to do a gauntlet run, but truth be told, I'm not comfortable with the maps enough yet to actually do. Gauntlet run, it'd be very boring watching me trying to do a gauntlet run where I am still trying to find where things are in each. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do one go of each level, kind of give it a show of the kind of general layout, try and do the side objectives, try to complete it. If I die and I've been at a level for about 10-15 minutes, I'll just move on to the next one and do a second video and a third video for each of the levels, so everyone gets an idea what the 3 levels are like, and you can make your own call if you haven't bought the DLC season pass whether to buy this DLC or not. It is a let's play of all 3. Hopefully it won't be a gauntlet run. I will also be trying to do the challenge that Create Assembly put forward, which is not to use the motion tracker, which when you stop and think that 2 of the levels are alien light, that's fairly easy. It really is only the first level where it's only where it is alien heavy that you actually need the motion tracker. So it's pretty much, this is going to be the only level where I'm going to have a hard time with the old running around trying to complete the objective without using the motion tracker. But that aside, say hello to the newest level. Let's see. So first things first, not going to diss the levels on the visuals, not the first or the second one anyway. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous level, and there's two particular rooms that I will try and get to that are really, really, really pretty. And I mean really pretty. And I'm very happy with that. Also, yes, robot talking.
When I grow up, I want to be a Seegson android.
There's one of those in the campaign. I just don't remember it talking in the campaign.
What shall we play now?
I remember in the campaign it lights up, and there's a great sequence in
Shall we sing a song?
when you're going to the laboratories in the middle of the campaign. I'm trying to be very...
Have you tried using Seegson crayons?
Just in case no one's played the campaign, even though why you're watching this if you haven't played the campaign, I don't know. But all the same, there is a bit in the middle of the campaign where you do run across one of those. It doesn't talk though. It makes noises and lights up, but it doesn't talk.
Can we be
Right,
friends?
here we go. No motion tracker at all.
I want to be a Seegson android.
Got bored very quickly there. Anyway, so what we talk about, yeah, like I said, level, it's again a medical area. Lighting's a bit different, yes, I agree. And the, it's also a, vent-heavy level, I will say that much. More so... Sorry, 1 second. More so than that's the MRI room that I have to hack, but I haven't found the hacking tool yet. Hide, 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 hide. Ah, there we go, there's the lockdown, right. I'm not gonna do that while he's in the room. They'll lock me in the room with him. Oh, no big noise. But it does lock that door. tool. Okay. Wait, what did I pick up? I did. I picked up a bolt gun. No. I didn't open that. Is there another way out of here? Alright, I gotta get back to the MRI room. Like a fucking ninja! Right. I still don't know if the alien can come down into these fucking floor vents. I've yet to see him do it, so I'll be curious if he can. I keep meaning to do a video of me intentionally setting him off. I still don't know where the fourth of these is. I know where 3 of them are. Ripper. I'm gonna complete 2 of the objectives at least. But I'm not going in there. Did I just let... Alright, so I failed 1 objective. Aww. Well, if someone knows what a force med pack is, put it in the comments so I can go and... Boom, bitch. I got the flamethrower. I got the flamethrower, bitch. If he comes down behind me, I'm dead. Alright, I know where I gotta go next. Like I said, this level's vent heavy. So, yeah, you saw one of the pretty rooms, which is pediatrics. You know, that lovely lighting effect. And I don't know where the last medical supply is, but at least I know where the lockdown area is and hack the door where the MRI room is. So when I want to go for a points-driven play of this, I know where to go. Right now, though, I'm just nervous of Mr. Alien right above me there. Yep. I had a flamethrower! I forgot I had a flamethrower! I'm trying to decide whether to redo that level and finish it, or to show people the other levels. So what I'm going to do is actually going to stop the video here, and I will do a run through that level separately. So if you don't feel like watching that level again, you want to go straight to seeing Crawl Space, there will be a second video that will do Crawl Space and whatever the last map is called. See, I don't like the last map because I don't even remember its name. I remember the second map's name because it's like Survivor's Camp or something. Anyway, so I'm going to stop this video. There will be a separate video on completing this level now that I know where 2 of the 3 objectives are. I'm trying to do it as best as I can to the guidelines for the Creative Assembly Challenge.